Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck are still two of the biggest stars in the world, and their recent get-together has Twitter and social media thinking it's the early 2000s all over again. Of course, there's no actual confirmation that this relationship, which ended in January 2004, is being rekindled. This thought of them getting back together turned out to be very hot on Twitter. Before we continue with the hot details about celebrities' reaction to Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez comeback, subscribe to our channel so that you don't miss any future updates. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, aka bennifer, are reportedly dating once again after breaking up 17 years ago, and a lot of celebs have something to say about it. After photos of the two traveling during a recent getaway to Montana surfaced on the internet, Sharon Stone, Bette Midler, and more reacted to the news that the lovebirds may be back together. Affleck and Lopez were engaged in 2002 and famously dubbed bennifer by the media, but they postponed their wedding in 2003. They split months later in January 2004. Lopez has called the breakup with Affleck probably my first big heartbreak. Jennifer Lopez started seeing her famous friends after her breakup with Rodriguez. When you're that famous, who are you going to talk to? People who you know, other famous people, a source said. Lopez has reportedly been close to another ex, Mark Anthony, and has also seen her longtime friend, Leah. Here are some celebrities who reacted to bennifer and what they had to say. Sharon Stone. Sharon Stone's response to Michelle Collins' post about bennifer. Sharon's response came after comedian Michelle Collins reposted a picture of Jennifer and Ben in a car together during their trip, along with the caption, "J-Lo's been back with him for like 2 weeks and he's hot as blank again. I bet his Phoenix back tattoo is slowly disappearing like the photo in Back to the Future." The actress's short but effective comment read, "Yeah, I mean WTF, A-Rod." Bette Midler. Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez might be back together. Aw. That's nice, but I was hoping that if we could bring back anything from the early 2000s, it would be my pelvic floor muscles. Kevin Smith. Bennifer is trending. It's a name I first gave the kids during Jersey Girl pre-production before the world found out that they were dating. I had later dropped the name in an interview with the New York Times. Shortly thereafter, it appeared in the article and then entered the vernacular. Kevin Smith directed the 2004 film Jersey Girl, which starred the on-again, off-again couple, and shared a tweet in which he took credit for their couple nickname, Matthew Modine. Stranger Things star Matthew Modine also spoke about the reunion with a short and kind of cryptic tweet, "Love is blind, #bennifer," it read. Matt Damon. Ben's good friend Matt Damon made headlines on May 11th when he was asked about Jennifer and Ben's reconciliation on Today. "There's not enough liquor in the world for you to get me to say something about that," he joked, while adding he hadn't heard about the Montana trip before the pics went public. "It's a fascinating story. I hope it's true. I love them both. That would be awesome." Whoopi Goldberg. Whoopi Goldberg brought on some laughs during a recent episode of The View when the topic of Jennifer and Ben came up. As co-host Sarah Haynes started talking about why she thinks the former lovebirds should get back together, the Sister Act star fell asleep in her chair. "I'm just gonna rest my eyes while you talk about this," she said to her co-host at one point before closing her eyes again. Spencer Pratt. Spencer Pratt simply retweeted a tweet that seemed to indicate his interest in Jennifer and Ben's status. It included the recent car pic of the stars along with the caption, "I had zero interest in any celebrity couple in 2002, other than Britney Spears and Justin Timberlake, so I missed the bennifer trade. I'm happy to announce, however, that I'm fully on board in 2021. Brad Smith. Food Network Canada star Brad Smith also capped things off by sharing his upbeat post, which read, "I knew there was a light at the end of #COVID-19, #bennifer. The year was 2002. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck were two of the biggest stars in the world, and their engagement in November of that year only catapulted them further into the stratosphere of fame as the couple cloyingly labeled bennifer. Hollywood and I have something in common. We both love to root for an underdog. This time the underdog is the internet's favorite chain-smoking, Dunkin Donuts chugging, sad dad, Ben Affleck. From the ashes of medom, he has risen, ascending into the good graces of both the internet and his ex-fiancée Jennifer Lopez. Nearly 20 years after they invented the genre of celebrity portmanteaus, the two are together again, and just like the good old days, bennifer is giving us exactly what we want. PDA, throwbacks, and most importantly, the belief in a Hollywood fairy tale. Cynics will say it's not true love, but regardless of what's real and what's a ploy for attention, I can't help but eat it all up. From the recreation of that infamous Jenny from the Block ass grab to J-Lo's bed necklace to the professional photo shoot that culminated in the couple's Instagram debut, bennifer without a doubt understood the assignment. Of course, there's more to our obsession than the secondhand joy of seeing two hot people getting a second chance at love. Their reconciliation is all the sweeter because of Ben's comeback arc, a real hero's journey. In the beginning, Affleck was shiny and new, the gloriously hot playboy with Boston street cred and a heart of gold. He was lured into the spotlight as all famous people are by a combination of ego and ambition, hubris if you will. But that same spotlight ultimately led to the dissolution of his relationship with Lopez. The two canceled their wedding in 2003, citing invasive press as the reason. Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck have begun spending time together in Los Angeles after her split from Alex Rodriguez, sources exclusively tell the Page Six. The Oscar winner has been spotted multiple times going to JLo's California home during the day, we hear, after having been picked up in a white Escalade SUV that allegedly belongs to Lopez and then taken to a nearby mansion. While the pair have not been spotted together, a source told Page Six security picks him up at a nearby location and drops him off after spending a few hours at her house. Affleck has allegedly visited Lopez 3 times since she returned to Los Angeles from shooting her new film, Shotgun Wedding, in the Dominican Republic. But sources close to the star tell us they are just friendly and have remained so over the years. An insider said they are friends they've never not been. Affleck praised Lopez's work ethic in a recent InStyle cover story on the pop star. He said, "I thought I had a good work ethic, but I was completely humbled and blown away by what she was committed to doing day in and day out. The seriousness in which she took her work, the quiet and dedicated way she went about accomplishing her goals, and then how she would go back and redouble her efforts." Affleck also said, "Where are you keeping the fountain of youth? Why do you look the same as you did in 2003 and it kinda looks like in my 40s, at best?" Affleck married Jennifer Garner in 2005 and the couple had 3 children together. But things reached a low point for the actor when he and Garner began having marital problems in 2015. "What happened was that I started drinking more and more when my marriage was falling apart," he told the New York Times last year of his very public struggle with sobriety. "My drinking, of course, created more marital problems." Coupled with sad Affleck Batman's downfall and the curious case of a fake back tattoo, you could say that Ben had reached rock bottom. Lopez shares 13 young twins, Max and Emmy, with an ex-husband, Anthony, while Affleck shares 3 children, Violet 15, Seraphina 12, and Samuel 9, with ex-wife Jennifer Garner. Affleck recently spent quarantine shacked up with Ana de Armas. The couple split in January. What do you think of Bennifer? Let us know in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And stay tuned with us for more exciting updates on the couple. Until next time.